Hello everyone, this is Diane. Today I'm going to show you a purchase. It just came. I heard the mailman dropping it off on my porch and I opened the box and I thought, well, I'm just going to open it with you guys. This is a journal and it is a type of journal that I've never made, and so it's really fun to look at journals that other people make, especially if they're the kind that I don't make. So let's take a look at it. The shop is called 4Keepsy, which is cute. 4Keepsy. And I love the book press design here, and this is a really nice handmade paper. Nice thick cord here. And looks like she made a little pouch for me out of linen. She told me she held off on mailing it because she was waiting on some pictures that she had ordered. So I guess this is it. Wow, I didn't know. I thought she was just going to put a couple in the journal. Wow, this is awesome. I forgot the artist's name. That's really cute. That reminds me of a picture that we have of my aunt. Some sailors. I love using old pictures in journals. On the beach. An amaryllis. And some hyacinth. Oh, these would be great in spring journals. Oh, isn't that pretty? Brookville, Pennsylvania. Oh, cute. Well, thank you very much. Now we can look at the journal. I'm so excited. Maybe this will have her name on it. It's Matthew Roth. So maybe it's a guy making them. I thought it was a girl. I remember now the name was Matt. Yep, Matthew Roth. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Isn't that so cool? These are shotgun. Are they called shells? They're casings. They're empty. And then she put resin in this one to hold the spoon, and then put a little photo in there and put more resin on top of that. There's a unicorn here. I don't know if she stained this book. She or he. I think they must have. There's a little picture there with some scraps, some French knots on that. And then there's this little box, and it's wrapped around with thread. And there's nothing in there, but I think it's for me to put a pen or a pencil in. Isn't that cool? And it is actually stitched to the fabric on the spine. Wow. So the threads here are used, were stitched in and then wrapped around. Wow, that looks like it was a lot of work. And this is wire here. Okay, let's look inside. So there's wire here where this is, and that was used to just tuck some things into. There's a negative some kind of contraption with big wheels. It's really neat. And request the honor of your presence at the engagement of their daughter. It must have been an engagement party. Just a little book says engaged on it. Oh, and this is a vintage tag of some sort. Or it was created with vintage stuff. I like it. All right, and then we have, oh, that's attached. I wonder if that's resin too. And there's stitching on the rusty fabric. Feels like it's treated with something. It's stiff. And that's probably a real leaf. There's a menu there, or no, it's a grocer's sale card. That's really neat. It looks like a piece of velveteen with French knots, and then it was frayed. It's a Coca-Cola card. Yeah, this is a postcard that was mailed out to customers. And 25-cent purchase coupon for something. There's 2 of them. There's a little photo hidden under there. She's holding a bunny in her arms. Oh, there's another child back there. This looks like the back of a small cabinet card. It might just be a copy of one. Strangers in the box. Oh, photographs of people that we don't know. Well, I'm going to read that. That'll be interesting. Some vintage handwriting with some addresses, some tickets, and a bus ticket. Looks like part of a skeleton there. Dictionary page, some nice coffee dyed paper, some penmanship paper, how to do calligraphy probably. I saw this in the listing photos. I could not find a channel, so I don't know if this person has a YouTube channel because I couldn't find one. But I saw this photo in the listing and I thought it was really neat. It's just things attached together to make a tuck spot, and it's a trader's stamp book page. But I will definitely take that idea. Some music paper. Oh, I like that. Paintbrushes. Some typing. Who invented it and when? Oh, interesting. Who invented the television, motion pictures, the safety match? Interesting. So I guess this came from a typing textbook because this is introducing some new keys for the typing student. I also saw the picture of this page in the listing. So I saw this funny little card, Ebenezer Pickett. I wonder if this is old made. And there's a pocket here with a little pocket on top, and there's a little old-fashioned kind of a pin that they would give out for donating blood that you would be able to clip to your pocket or your collar. And those numbers are plastic. State of Wisconsin Treasury Department. More art instruction. Perspective. I don't know what that number came from. Maybe it's not old, but they made it look old. It's really neat. It's in the envelope. There's a lady there. It's a negative, and she's standing outside. There's a lot of trees, and it looks like some architecture. I don't know if it's some kind of a garden or arboretum or something. And where were these? Were they just laying here? There's a card with Kilkenny Castle on it in Ireland, and a geometry card. That's interesting. It looks pretty old. And a sentence completion card. They're fun. Oh, here's a fun page. This is a paper clip, and it has a tag with a number on it. This looks like a treated, well, I guess it's acetate with tissue paper adhered to it, but it's printed tissue paper. That is really neat. And this long tag on a bulb pin. And there's a glassine envelope here with a butterfly wing and a leaf encased in it. Yep, that's a rib cage. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So there's nothing on the back of this skeleton page. And we have a library pocket, some stamps, and I bet those are stamped signatures. That's a neat idea. That is a really neat idea, because this feels like an old library card because it's very sturdy. I think nowadays it's hard to get any cards that are that thick, like index cards are like paper thin. There's a photograph there of a steamship, and she stamped the number 7 there. And a letter from 1953. I'll have to read that. Now this, okay, I'm going to take this out. This is this is the second signature, right? Yeah, second signature. The first one is wrapped with this, and it's got this green spine on it. So that's interesting. And this is the second signature, which is wrapped with this. 2 skinnier pieces. That's really cool, and it's rust dyed, and it has some ice coupon stickers. Maybe that's a newer washi tape to look like ice coupons. I like that idea. I love this page. And then this is some grunged up fabric with some stitches on it, and a fun collection of things. I love that little slide piece. cheesecloth. There's a tab there. And this notebook came in it. Looks like Tim Holtz paper. And some paper inside for writing. Now, I don't know if this was messed up on purpose, this punch, but I really like it. So if you mess up when you're doing a border punch, use it anyway, because it looks really cool in a grungy journal. Probably was done on purpose. It has those Tim Holtz pieces that they're flat on the back, but it looks like a screw, a Phillips head screw. Typewriter book. There's a little coin envelope and a vintage letter from 1963. From France. The stamp says Republique Française, but yeah, I guess so. It's got the perforations around the edge. How does it open? I don't know if it was ever opened, and I'm not going to open it. Where was this? Oh, it was in here. There's a ticket here, bus ticket, and it's stapled to a vintage book page that's been attached to something else, like maybe the inside of a book spine or something. Interesting. I don't know what this is. It feels like vinyl, but it's got paper on the back, but it doesn't feel like paper. But it's got printing, and there's flowers here, and that's fabric. Huh. There's some poetry typed up. Looks vintage. So this is, I think it's got a tissue paper or something with printing on it adhered to it somehow. Yeah, there's another washi tape with tickets on it. More bones. A nice thick cabinet card. One of Tim Holtz clips here. I gotta start doing that with my number stamps. I've got some nice big number stamps like that. Never use them. Mayfield, Pennsylvania. I thought it said Mansfield, and that's not too far from me. My sister goes there all the time. She lives closer. 1953, but it's not Mansfield, it's Mayfield, and I don't know where that is. I love this stationery, gingham and the scallops, and it's written to Louise like the other one was. I didn't know if it was from, I have to look and see if the other one was from Joni. Your old pal Joni, it says. And then there's an antique ledger on the back, 1893. And it's a thick board that it was stitched to the fabric, machine stitched. That's a good sewing machine. I've stitched through golden books, but I don't think I would attempt stitching through one this heavy. Well, that is really, really cool. I'll spend a lot of time looking through that. This came out of the front somewhere. All right, so tell me what you think of this grungy, really interesting journal. And I like that it came in this bag, and I got all these photographs. That was a really fun bundle to go through. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will leave the link to the shop below. Thank you for coming along with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.